Hi, I'm me. Welcome to me. It's been a few months, I know, and I want to apologize a bit for not uploading for so long. I haven't felt like making new content in a really long time. A lot has been going on in my life recently, and I should have been more transparent about that when I could have. It's not been great, but not downright abysmal. Just bad enough to where it makes me a little upset, but it's good enough to where I can't really complain about it. I've been streaming on Twitch a little bit. It's fun when I can stream. I've wanted to edit some of them in the highlights, but I've been lazy and forgetful, so I never really do. I could get someone to edit them for me, but at that point, would it really be my work anymore? Not to me, it wouldn't. I've tried to figure out what I actually want to make as well. The multi-part Let's Plays were fun as long as I did them, and they were minimum effort, so I didn't have to do that much, but I don't find myself too proud of them anymore. On the other hand, the edited content, like my old FNAF videos, some my old FNF mod videos, etc., they were my best work, but they sucked the soul out of me because there wasn't a lot I could think of doing with them, and it just took a long-ass time. Not to mention, since then, I've kind of grown to dislike the hyper-edited gaming format most creators tend to use nowadays for content. I don't think it's completely awful, though. Some people do it really well, but when it fails hard, man. Like, it makes the video unwatchable. While the old Let's Play format required far less effort than a properly edited playthrough, I tend to prefer them for a viewing experience because it shows the entire journey, and it allows the creators to show themselves at all points in their playthrough, as opposed to only showing the parts where they look good, or to over-highlight their failings in their playthrough and to add humor that falls flat a lot of the time, at least for me. Sorry, this is supposed to be a video of me talking about how I don't know how to make for content, not a retrospective on YouTube Let's Plays. Anyways, I've tried to figure out how to combine the benefits of both video types for a while now, something that allowed me to put in some work, while also keeping what made Let's Plays from creators back in the late 2000s to mid-2010s so great. I've also tried to figure out how I can optimize my Twitch content for better viewing on YouTube as well. Maybe I can upload slightly tweaked VODs. Not super edited or anything, but something that will make them more than just VOD re-uploads. I'll have to think about that. As for non-Let's Play content, I have some ideas. The game in the background of this video is from the solid Sonic.exe fan game, Sonic.exe Dark Souls Remake. I have plans to cover this game in depth in some form or fashion. I don't know when. At first, I considered making it a sequel to my old Everything Wrong With parody, where me and my friend Dylan, also known as DTSV, covered the popular Mario horror game Too Late.exe. That video tried to set up an eventual series of Everything Wrong With parodies where me, Dylan, and Blood Guy, the EXE turned friend in the Too Late video, voiced by me, would talk about other popular games in the .exe genre, like the One More Time series by the same creators the Too Late game. However, after I threw a tantrum on Twitter over seeing the newest game at the time, a few months ago, I got shit for that, by the way, and after playing the OMT series again, and after seeing what went down with the game's creator, there's a lot of controversies. I don't feel like getting into it. If you want to, you can look it up, but after seeing all of that, I made the executive decision to cease development on any further entries in the parody series before I even fucking, put the second one into production. I still plan on covering Dark Souls Remake, as I said before, but I still don't know how I'm actually going to do that at the moment. I still need to think about how I'm gonna go about that. But, okay, so what now? What should you expect next from me? Frankly, I have no fucking idea. Maybe something Kirby related? I've been in a bit of a Kirby phase recently. I recently 100%ed Superstar Ultra for the first time. I've beaten it before, but I've never put 100% into it, and it was a fantastic time. I also played Squeak Squad for the first time, and I haven't finished it yet. I think I'm on, World 4 or 5. But I've gotten all the treasures so far at that point, and, I think it's a game with good ideas, good merits, probably some of the best movement in the series. It's got problems. It's got a lot of them. It's not the best Kirby game, and it's hard to talk about. Anyways, I hope this update video was good enough. Like it's a shitty explanation of where I've been the past few months. Like, I've been streaming, I've been hanging out with some new friends, a whole lot of things, really. But you know, I hope my explanation was tolerable for some of you. Expect nothing soon, of course. The year's been rough enough, but it's been manageable. If I do come up with anything, you'll see it. Peace.